Yes, we've lost restaurants in Great Falls, that's true, but we're gaining more, and I got the rundown on today's Great Falls Daily Connection, plus a historic weekend for Bison athletics, everything you need to know about our local economy, a major Supreme Court ruling affecting our rights, and all the events coming up in Great Falls. Let's get to it. First things first, we have a big change in our weather. We have been so spoiled with great weather after today's high in the 50s. 30 tonight. Tomorrow, increasing chance of snow, colder temperatures, and the temperatures will plunge as Tuesday goes through the day into Tuesday night. 0 degrees and a 30% chance of snow, increasing to a 40% chance for Wednesday with a high of 9. Wednesday night's low -5. Thursday 15 above. Friday 30 with a slight chance of snow. Today's a good day to pick up dog poop in the backyard. And yes, I'm talking to myself. The Electric City is serving up a culinary expansion this week with Panera Bread officially opening its doors today at 1322 10th Avenue South. If that makes any kind of memory sense, that was the old JB's restaurant. That brings 90 new jobs to the former JB's location. The crown jewel of a dining surge, including our newly opened Texas Roadhouse at Holiday Village Mall on 10th Avenue South. Ocean Star's all-you-can-eat sushi and other food at Marketplace. And the 5 Concept Station District, which is in the old Milwaukee Station, from Italian to Pomodoro to craft brews at Old Chicago. Well, our table is ready here in Great Falls. The Great Falls High Bison are bringing home some serious hardware from the State AA Swimming Championships. The boys' team surged to a dominant second-place overall finish this weekend, fueled by powerhouse individual performances, including Seth Woldvet successfully defending his crown in the 100-yard backstroke. And Duncan Schroeder secured the state fly title. It's a historic podium finish for the Bison program, a testament to the hard work in the lanes. Way to go, Bison. This is important information for us. The Montana Supreme Court has upheld the conviction of a Kalispell man arrested while filming a traffic stop. Now, Seth Doman was found guilty of obstructing officers in 2022 after refusing orders to move back while recording on a public sidewalk. While the court acknowledged the First Amendment rights to film police, justices ruled that Doman failed to raise his constitutional arguments early enough in the legal process. His misdemeanor conviction and $538 fine will stand, so stay alert. Monday through Friday, the Great Falls Daily Connection connects you to what's going on in Great Falls and all the events. Brought to you by iRockMontana.com. For venue owners looking for the right talent, you go to iRockMontana.com. And to find your health, again, it's Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, where I'm going to talk about a special 8-week course in just a second. And I'm available for your weddings and your entertainment at Kellertainment Talent Productions, Kellertainment.com. And I work with all the venue owners, the bride and the groom, create the perfect setting for each wedding. Kellertainment Talent Productions. Now, we all have to be healthier, and one way to do that so easily is through yoga. And how do you do yoga? Well, that's the big question. So at Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, they answered that question with an introduction to yoga 8-week course that starts this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Book now, spaces are limited. At Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, find your flow, look for the class, and sign up right there. HarmonyInTheFallsYoga.com. That class starts this Saturday and spaces are limited. On this President's Day, yes, Express Employment Professionals is open, and Maggie Morgan is here on the Great Falls Daily Connection with our jobs report. Maggie, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Thank you.
This morning, we are trying to fill a temporary plant maintenance position at an agricultural plant, and this position will be cleaning out the rail car, right, and just general cleaning. This position is supposed to last really 4 to 6 weeks, right? Okay. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. After training, there's going to be some weekends, but this pays $24.54 an hour.
Wow.
If you're interested, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That is.
If you're interested, give us a call, 406-761, or stop on by 226th Street South. This is labor, but it also pays labor wages. So if you're interested, if you know somebody who's interested, we have the opportunity available, Steve.
That's Downtown Express Employment Professionals at 226th Street South. And the phone number, and I know this by heart, 761-3027. Maggie, good luck filling those jobs. We'll check in with you tomorrow. All the events coming up in the Great Falls. Daily Connection with your host, Steve Keller, brought to you in part by iRockMontana.com. Amusetainment is a music entertainment company, and through that website, iRockMontana.com, if you're a venue owner, you can now search all the acts that you can get for your venue. And iRockMontana.com helps you find the right talent for your venue at iRockMontana.com. And by the way, I want to thank Leilani and George for having me be drummer number 54 at the Elks in Havre this past weekend. iRockMontana.com. Venue owners, keep that website in your mind. List of events coming up for Great Falls on the Great Falls Daily Connection. Of course, today is President's Day. There's no school, there's no mail, there's no banking, no phone, no light, no motor car, not a single luxury. There is basketball going on with the CMR girls at Helena at 4 o'clock. Neighborhood Council number 5 will meet tonight at the Great Falls Specialty Center, 3000 15th Avenue South. Wrestling Round Robin is 4 o'clock at Great Falls High. That is coming up tomorrow. And also Tuesday, our Great Falls Public Schools Board meeting at 1:30, and then it's 1100 4th Street South. Singo Night at Annie's Tap House is tomorrow night. That's every 7 o'clock, and at 510 Central Avenue they start that. And Pub Quiz at the Celtic Cowboy every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Open Mic Night at the Kellergeist every Tuesday at 7 o'clock in the Chicken Coop. And the City Commission has their regular work session at 5:30 in the Gibson Room, and the regular meeting 7 o'clock Tuesday. Wednesday, dinner and a show, the CMR Choir benefit at Bory's Supper Club. 20% of all sales will benefit the CMR Choir program at 4800 Smelter Avenue Northeast in Black Eagle. Industry Trivia Wednesdays at the Wild Hares, 7 o'clock at 518 Central Avenue. Crosstown Basketball Wrestling State Tournament Day 1 in Billings. CMR Girls versus Great Falls High Basketball at 4 o'clock. Thursday, February 19th is Thursday Karaoke at the Wild Hares starting at 7 o'clock. Neighborhood Council meeting at 6 o'clock Thursday, February 19th at the Great Falls Pre-Release Center. Crosstown Rivalry for February 20th, Wrestling State Tournament Day 2 in Billings. And Great Falls Boys versus CMR Basketball, Crosstown Basketball, coming up this weekend. Friday is the Yarn Club Crafters Lounge. Participation fee $5 at 301 Central Avenue. Starts at 4 o'clock Friday. Argos Basketball versus Montana Western at McLaughlin Center. That's Friday. Women's tip-off at 5 o'clock, men's tip-off at 7. The art show and DJ event at Luna Coffee Bar downtown starts at 6:30 this Friday. Local artists and coffee at 1420 Division Road. That's at Luna Coffee Bar. Peace Place is turning 2, celebrating this Friday, 4 till 6 at 316 6th Street South. The Hoff 3T Art Auction and Film Tour is at the Newberry this Friday, $35 a ticket. Coming up Saturday, wrestling championship rounds in Billings all day, including our high schools. Introduction to yoga at Harmony in the Falls. The time starts at 11 o'clock. It's an 8-week course, and there are other events and classes during the week. You can find out all of that at harmonyinthefallsyoga.com. Also Saturday, Argos Basketball versus Montana Tech at the McLaughlin Center. Saturday, 5 o'clock, the women's tip-off, and the men's tip-off, 7 o'clock. That's Saturday night. The Wine and Food Festival is this Saturday at the Heritage Inn. The proceeds will benefit local community programs, and coming up in tomorrow's Great Falls Daily Connection show, I'll tell you more about the Wine and Food Festival and the history that I've been involved with in that Wine and Food Festival through the years. The Lucky Valentines are playing at Elevation 3330 this Saturday. It's free, starts at 8. United We Dance is Saturday night at the Newberry. The show starts at 9, doors open at 8:30. An ultimate rave experience downtown. The She Gees are Monday, February 23rd at the Mansfield Center, the Bee Gees Tribute. Great Falls Basketball Tuesday, February 24th. You see that list right there at Bozeman versus Bozeman. Confronting Extremism, Tuesday, February 24th. It's a fundraiser and presentation provided upon RSVPing. And I'll tell you where to RSVP later on in this broadcast. Dare Ups Live. This is a Canadian band that sounds a lot like Van Halen, has that great classic rock sound. They're at Wednesday, February 25th at the Newberry. Coming up, the basketball tournament, Frontier Conference, UP Argos in Butte. That'll be Thursday through February 28th. Also, Thursday, the Little Hoopers Basketball League, February 26th. Friday, February 27th, Grease the Musical at Great Falls High, 7:30. And Friday is the Wiseman Hood Institute at Touro University, their open house. That starts at 7 o'clock next Friday. And Grease, the matinee, is Saturday, February 28th at 2 p.m. at Great Falls High. Paper Flowers, Saturday, February 28th, the Fleetwood Mac Tribute. Now, people raved about it the first time they were here, which was about a year or so ago. And they're coming up again at the Newberry, a multimedia tribute experience about Fleetwood Mac, which includes my friend Carrie Bear. Now we're looking ahead to Lincoln, Montana, August 21st and 22nd, the DAV Rockin' the Rockies Music Festival. All the proceeds go to Montana disabled veterans. And if you can see the Saturday bands at the end right there, who is that? Metal Steel with your lead singer, Stevie Killer. That's right, Metal Steel is coming back. Now that's coming up in Lincoln in August. Get your tickets for that. Now, here's some of the rest of the news you may have missed. And the Olympics are going on right now, and the Olympic Village in Milan has run out of condoms. So helmets and goggles aren't the only things they're using for protection over there. And one of the Canadian Olympic curling teams, they've been accused of cheating by one of the Swedish teams. Wow, this is a first for Olympic curling. Something exciting happened. The iconic fast food chain Wendy's is closing hundreds of locations across the country. Why? Poor revenue. Sales of Frosties have gone frosty. Former CNN host Don Lemon pleaded not guilty to federal civil rights charges on Friday that he illegally entered a church. While conservatives are not fans of Don Lemon, they should look on the bright side. A liberal actually went to church. And finally, today is National Almond Day, today to honor the farmers who grow almonds, the workers who pick them, and the people that milk them. And today's thought of the day happens to be from focus on making small, consistent efforts rather than chasing overnight success and maintaining a positive, resilient attitude to turn challenges into opportunities. We all have to do it. So remember, today is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. And that's my gift to you, this show, Monday through Friday, so you know all about Great Falls. So if you like it, share it with a friend. If we can get to 5,000 subscriptions, that'd be great. Brought to you by Kellertainment Talent Productions for your wedding events and Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio to look your best and feel your best with yoga. And it's beautiful, and I love it myself. And iRockMontana.com, where talent venues can look for the right talent. This is the Great Falls Daily Connection for your Monday, and until now and the next time we talk, Steve Keller. If I don't see you, I'll see you.